Hi guys, welcome back. It's Monday, it's Momo time, and firstly, before I get going, I just wanted to thank you guys for supporting the channel. We're now over 100 strong, which is a really big accomplishment because when I started this, I really didn't know where it was going or what it would look like, and it's really encouraging to me to see that so many of you have been following along and following the journey. So thank you so much for sticking by me, and hopefully you're learning something, you're being helped, and it's very encouraging to have you guys along for the ride as well. So today I wanted to come at you with a very quick Momo, and for those of you who don't know, a Momo is a motivational moment, a motivational message, or motivational Mondays. And this week I wanted to come and talk to you about offense. What do I mean by that? I guess what I mean by that is, being offended. Now, a lot of us are very, very good at being offended. I am one of those people who is sometimes a little bit hypersensitive. And I've been thinking recently about how being offended can actually just mess up everything for you. So it can mess up events. So if you're one of those people who are like, oh, did you see how she looked at me? Or why did you say that? I have had friends or situations in the past where you deal with some people who are always offended, and you never really know how to deal with people like that, and it makes it very, very uncomfortable because you're always scared of causing offense. So what I want to start by saying is, if you're one of those people who's a little bit like me, who gets offended very easily, I just want to encourage you to stop. So it's easy to say, but guys, taking offense at everything can actually, like I said, ruin a lot of things for you. 9 times out of 10, the person who's even done the offending hasn't even realized that what they did or what they said was offensive. And a lot of us always take it very, very personally. I am offended because we are so important, and how dare they say that to me. But truthfully, most people who actually offend sometimes don't even mean to offend, and they don't mean any harm by it. So it may be a throwaway comment, or even like a glance or something like that, that we then take and interpret. So a lot of the time, I think when we're offended, it's not even about them, it's about you. So if you're one of those people who's like, oh, everyone's looking at me, or oh, that girl gave me a dirty look, well, what is that saying about you? Because if you're always looking to be offended and always looking for the negative, then it's something to do with you, and you also need to think about altering your mindset. Also, in terms of being offended, what I was going to say is a lot of us are always looking for that malevolent intent. So sometimes things can be said, and how dare you say that to me? I'm so offended. But actually, sometimes we need to take a couple of steps back and think, okay, well, where was that coming from? Was that coming from a really negative place, or was that coming from a place where that person actually had good intent? It's just the method of delivery was a bit wrong. Being offended, guys, can also, like I said, ruin events and things. So if you're one of those people who, I had a situation recently and I was terribly offended. And, it actually put a whole dampener on the whole day for me because I actually just couldn't get over it. And I was just thinking, how dare that person say this to me? And actually 9 times out of 10, when the person has said it, they've forgotten about it and they've moved on. And you end up holding on to this thing, which starts as offense but ends up as being like a bitterness, which in turn just ruins things for you. So that's it for me, really. A nice short Momo about offense. What I say is, don't take things personally. Don't be so precious. Don't be so hypersensitive. And as I said, step back, think about where these comments are coming from, whether it's a comment or a look, and don't sap the joy out of situations and relationships with people because of being so offended. So stop being so precious, guys. Let it go. Shake it off. Shake it off this week, as and when these things happen. Don't let it get to you, and enjoy your week.